I would like to call Mr. Comrade Binoy Viswam sir.
My dear sisters, brothers, and comrades, let me emphatically tell you that I am not a son. I am a comrade. I sincerely believe that the best words, the most meaningful words, and the beautiful words in the workers' movement is that words, the comrades. That's why I tried to correct my young friends. You are lesser in age than my daughters. With that affection, I corrected you. Only 20 minutes more for 3 o'clock. So I can imagine how painfully you are sitting there because you have to go back to the office at 3 o'clock. All of you are in a hurry. And I believe that there is no need to make a long speech now. All the comrades, our leaders, like Amanjit Kaur, they have explained you that what we are and why we are here. When she was mentioning about the birth of the IITC and telling us the first president, Lala Lajapat Rai, I was remembering a sentence which he uttered in this speech in that 1920 October meeting. That sentence was, he told, in this world, I am quoting him, in this world there are two types of truth. One is the capitalist truth, the other is the working class truth. This was the message that he gave to us. This is the message of a great freedom fighter, a great follower of Mahatma Gandhi, a great fighter who stood with our kids, no lesser a person than Lala Lajapat Rai. And generations have passed. Still we believe that what he said on that day is simply a truth even today. Even today, when we see Adani's and Ambani's control at governments, when we see the world over, the capital trying to attack the rights of the workers, when the people who are greed for their profits alone are trying to kill the public sector all over the world in many countries, when we see the finance sector in many parts of the world are facing great crisis because of this greed of the rich, the profit mongers, we understand that statement that two types of truth are there. One is the capitalist truth and the other is the workers' truth. And that truth brought us all together. Not that we are all mighty people. Individually we are simple creatures, not big people. We are not so powerful. But when we are together, when all of us come together for a cause under a flag, we all believe that we are not weak. Yes, we are not weak. We are strong enough to challenge a class of the exploiters, to challenge the class of the capitalists, to challenge a government that played to the tools of the exploiters. We have challenged Donald Trump on a global scale. We have challenged the global capital on a global scale. We have challenged the Indian capitalists in India. And everywhere we have raised the slogan of the workers' cause of their truths. And that makes us more proud and more strong. In that way, none of us are weak. We are all strong. And that strength of the working class is our might. When we believe that we are part of it, we feel what we are today and what we are for tomorrow also. The GIEAIA, I don't know whether I pronounce right or not, it's a long word. Anyhow, I know its system. We can see great people sitting here. Not we people who lead the movement today are the real people who built this organization. Here they sit. With their tears and their sweat, their sacrifices and their struggle, they are here. Yes, we are all indebted to them. They may be old now, but still they have a fire in their hearts. And that fire prompted them to come over here. They might have sit in their houses, seeing the TV, watching the news, or a cinema, or to chat with their grandchildren. But they thought that they should come here within the scorching heat. That is the fire. What we can do in pain for them, if we can get that fire of truths, the fire of struggle, and the spirit of sacrifice from them, that's what they need from us in pain, nothing more. They came not for any rewards. No, they might have spent the taxi fare from their pockets. Still they came. That is the workers' movement. We are not gaining anything financially. Many people are asking us, we are going all around the country. She is going, I am going, many of us are going. We are away from the homes for many days together. In my house, my wife is alone. In her house, her husband, a doctor, is practically alone. Once in a while, we meet them and spend 1 or 2 days with them. Then again, we take it back and we go. And many people ask me, the friendly people, how much you earn from attending a meeting? Yes, they can't even imagine. They can't even imagine people like us who are, they think that we are mad. When we say that we are not earning anything. Sometimes they give us a small amount for the fare of the travel. And if we have a ticket, because I'm now an MP, earlier that I was not an MP also. I have the tickets for 32 journeys in a year. 32 journeys to and fro. I'm telling you the truth of a left MP. I want to underline that. A left MP, a communist MP. Most of you are not communists, I know. I don't want you to be the communist today or tomorrow. It's your decision. But you should know us also. Our income is this. 32 tickets from the parliament for a year. And in our case, after 4 or 5 months, that will be over. That will be over because traveling every day. In her case, or like this. In that case, that union may be giving her the ticket fare or a foods. or a place to sleep. Beyond that, we the left activists are not earning anything, and we will not think of that even. Because we have a tradition. In this city of Mumbai, they taught us that lesson of that tradition. Lajpat Rai is a name in that list. The name of Dante is there. Maraskar is there. I have to learn about them. I just now, at the beginning of the meeting, garlanded Chhatrapati Shivaji. We know who he is. The national hero of India. The man who fought for the freedom of India. The man who fought the colonial masters. And I remember a book written by a great Bhakya leader of this Maharashtra state. His name is Govind Pansare. Govind Pansare.
He was the president.
Govind Pansare was the president. You know him. He was a bright lawyer, fightful lawyer, a voracious reader, a big speaker. Silently, but he speaks meaningfully. And you know that he could have earned crores and crores of rupees as a lawyer if he practiced that way of advocacy. Never he took money for his advocacy also. For the poor people, he appeared in the courts without any payment also. Sometimes for the poor, he gave from his pocket the money to go back. These are not stories. He, Comrade Pansare, wrote a small book on Shivaji. I now request you, very earnestly and politely, try to get that book. That book is named Who Was Shivaji? Shivaji Kaun The? Shivaji Kaun The? Again, I tell you about the truth. He told the country about the true Shivaji. Was never a fanatic. Was never a king. He was born not in a kingly family. He became the king because the people made him the king. He was a people's king. And he stood for the peasants. His first action was to give relief for the peasants from the big taxes imposed upon them by the earlier kings. And that part of Shivaji was known to the people through that book only. There are people in the country who told that Shivaji killed them, Shivaji killed that, Shivaji did that, Shivaji did this. No! Shivaji stood for the unity of the people. Unity of the people, irrespective of their religion and their faith. He told that the country is one and the people are one, and those people who work, they are the real people who create the wealth, and as a king, I will stand for them. That is Shivaji. So truth is coming to us every moment. When we talk about Shivaji, truth will come to us. When we look at Ambedkar, truth will talk to us. When we think of Lajpat Rai, again we know about the truth. When we talk about Mahatma Gandhi, he told us, truth is the goat. These are not simple words. Then, if you allow me, I will tell you one sentence about Karl Marx. I came here not to preach Marxism, but still at this moment I felt that I should quote from him. Marx in Communist Manifesto wrote, "The unending greed for profits is chasing the capitalists all over the globe." It's a long paragraph, I know it, but I don't want to take your time. The unending greed for profits is chasing the capitalists. He used the word bourgeoisie. This capitalist is nothing else. All around the globe, it wants to nestle everywhere. He was a poet also. Marx was a poet. In a theoretical and political book, he used the word, it wants to nestle everywhere. That word has a beauty in that formulations. It wants to establish contacts everywhere. It wants to be everywhere. The capital, for what? For the greed of profits. Many people are telling about globalization. I will ask you, what else is globalization if not this statement? Even today, the unending greed for profits is chasing the capital all over the globe. It wants to nestle everywhere. No, it wants to conquer everybody. And Marx wrote, capital wants to make everybody its wage labor. He narrates who they are. He narrates the men of letters, the religious priests, the jurists, the lawyers, the doctors, everybody, the capitalists want to make their wage levies. And now the new capital, advanced capital of the neoliberal world, they want to make the government their wage labor. The prime ministers, the presidents, the ministers, they are now become the wage levies. That's why they talk to us. No, we are not here to listen to you. In the parliament, we heard the prime minister once told, I heard it. Don't try to attack the wealth creators. We attacked their policy and we told them this policy is for the Adanis and Ambanis. Then he was provoked and told us, we will not allow you to attack the wealth creators. For the Prime Minister, the wealth creators are Adanis and Ambanis. For us, who believe in truth, the wealth creators are we people. We are the wealth creators. Yes, the GIC is runs profitable, the LIC is runs profitable, if the banks are profitable, and if the country is moving forward, whose sweat it is? Not Adani's sweat, but Ambani's sweat. How much money Adani spent from his pocket for this financial empire? How much money he spent from his pocket? Zero. Oh, all those money came from the banks and insurance. We know the whole story now. LIC money was thrown by him, given by the governments to Adanis. GIC money was given to him through the governments. SBI money given to him by the government, through the governments. And whose money it is? It's the people's money. People's money. With the people's money, they made huge profits. He became the second biggest, richest man in the whole world on the people's money. We are struggling for that people's money. Our struggle is for that. Of course, we have concerns about our wage revision. We have concerns for our wage security. We have concerns for our structural developments. We have it. Naturally, we have it. At the same time, we are telling everybody to know that only is not our concern. Our concern is the people's money, the workers' money, the peasants' money. That's why we are telling them we won't allow the government or anybody to kill the PSUs. We won't allow you to kill the GIC. We won't allow you to kill the public sector banks. We told them we will allow you to kill the LIC also. When they came with the sale of shares. And you know, in the parliament, we are a small group of people, very small in Mumbai. We told the government, don't come with the GIC bill. Let that bill go to a select committee of the parliament. At least to the standing committee of the parliament. Let us discuss it and know what it is. They told us in the beginning, we will do like that. But suddenly, as they do always, as a gimmick, they decided to bring the bill. Whatever bill they can bring and they can pass it because there are huge numbers. They tried to bring that bill. Naturally, we have no other option, only one option, to oppose it. We told them, if you come with that bill, we will oppose the bill with every way possible, tooth and nail. When they came, we fulfilled that voice, we opposed it. And what they can do? In an unparliamentary way, undemocratic way, they suspended us. I tell you, comrades, sisters and brothers, as a left MP, as the president of the LIC Employees Federation, as the chairman of the GIC Employees Association, as a close friend of our office association, I tell you, my dear comrades, we are not afraid. They cannot push us back. I feel proud of it. For a cause we stood, we shouted the cause and the truth, and for that we had to pay a price, and that price, if it's suspension, we regard that suspension is a reward for us, a garden for us, and that garden we got. And I believe that not Binoy Viswam is a great man, but the stand that he took in the parliament and outside the parliament, we all. That is rewarded by you in the form of your love. That love you showered on us. On Amarjit Kaur, you showered that love. On me, you showered that love. I can tell you only one thing. We have nothing more to tell you at this moment. We will be truthful.
Yeah.
We will be truthful to that affection and love. Again, the way truth comes to us. Yes. You and your love and affection and your support make us more truthful, more courageous. And with courage, with this support, with this great enthusiasm that you are giving us, we will continue our fight everywhere possible. Everywhere possible. That is our politics. That's our politics. With that politics, we attach that red flag of ours. It is not a party flag. Some other parties also will have a red flag, but not because of that. We know it is the flag of the Chicago martyrs. During those days, there was no communist party in the world. But the Chicago martyrs, they had a white flag when they shouted for the first time in history for 8 hours working day. And from when the capitalists, the forces who are running around the world for super profits in those days, when they shot them down, in their blood, that white flag became red, and our flag is that flag of the workers, of their blood, not of the political party flag. We are truthful to that flag. Yes. So I again tell you, not for any earnings. When we fight for a cause, we have a feeling of satisfaction. We know that who we are. We understand who are with us. For that, one more thing I should tell. Many people are telling, the MPs are earning crores. Let me tell you openly, an MP salary today is 1,92,000 salary in months. And for we, the Communist Party MPs, 1 lakh the same day we have to give as the levy to the party. This is my affidavit for you, the people. My affidavit. This is the truth of the Communist MPs. We are proud that still with this 92,000, we are much bigger people in earnings than many of our comrades, because they are earning in hundreds and still they are having a life and struggle for the people and the party. And with this money, we do our life. And I am telling you, a bigger part of that is not used for the personal purposes, but we help our comrades wherever possible. Maybe a deceased comrade, maybe a comrade's daughter getting married. Now then they come to us, they expect that we have to help them. In the former days, they never respected it. That we are doing. People ask us, yesterday in the AIBA conference, a young comrade told me, asked me, why there is no security for you? We have seen the MPs in our places coming with 2-3 cars, big cars, and securities and all those things. And Parivar, why you come like this? I told them, I cannot imagine with a coming to a meeting like that. We don't come like that. He asked me why. I told you may not be understanding it, but the simple reason is that I am a communist. That's what he said. If you like that, like us. But we don't impose you communism. But even if you like us or not, we can tell you, we stand with you. If it's a one-way love, that love is there. Yes, that love is there. It will be there. Don't think that we came here to make you all communists. No. But we came here to tell you that truth is mightier than anything. Sweat is greater than anything. Our unity is the source of the strength of all of us. We came just to tell you that. With the spirits I conclude, we will march forward. Thank you, comrades.